Hey everyone, it's Aldo at Kixie here. So we spend a lot of time talking about different ways to automate your sales and marketing efforts, but today I would like to talk about a way to help your support team. And so let's go over how to log an outcome from the Kixie dialer that creates a ticket in Zendesk. So let's jump right in. For today's example, I'm using Salesforce CRM, but this solution would work with any CRM that Kixie has an integration with. And so as we can see, I just wrapped up a call with John Doe, and as a rep, I'm being prompted to log an outcome from the dialer. And so the outcome I'm going with is create Zendesk ticket, and I also have the option to write a subject line as well as a note that goes with that outcome. And so what's going to happen is when I click this save button, we are going to send the data over through a webhook. And for this solution, I'm sending that data into Zapier. And the trigger for the Zap is receiving that webhook. And so as you can see, Kixie includes all kinds of useful data, including the disposition that we logged, as well as the subject line and the note that we wrote down. And my favorite, one of the most powerful pieces of information that we're sending over is the CRM contact ID. So this is the contact ID that's actually generated within your CRM. In this case, that's Salesforce. And in a moment, I'll explain why that's so valuable. So the next step is I add a quick filter here. I only want this to run when a specific disposition is being logged. So the filter is as long as the disposition is create Zendesk ticket, we continue. Then we're going to look up the contact in Salesforce. So we're just finding a record, and the record that we're searching for is a contact record, and we're searching by the contact ID. And since Kixie is giving us that piece of information, we're able to find John Doe in Salesforce. And I'm going to use that information to create my ticket. So the final step of this process is creating a ticket in Zendesk. The event name is create ticket. And let's look at the setup over here. So the naming convention for my subject line, I've decided is going to be the name from the CRM, the phone number from the CRM, and the subject line that my rep wrote down. Now, the reps are not required to write a subject line or a note for this use case to work, but it's nice to have. So we scroll down, and I'm going to take the requester name and the requester email from Salesforce and plug it into my ticket. And then finally, I'm going to take my Kixie data and I'm going to use that to actually write the body of the ticket. So I have the customer's phone number, I have the call recording, the notes that the agent wrote, as well as a link to this to the contact record in Salesforce. And when we look at the finished product, we're over here, and as we can see, the subject line plus all of the Kixie information. We're pretty much arming our reps with all of the data that they're going to need to follow up and get that ticket resolved. So this is a pretty simple way to automate your ticket creation process. If you have any questions about it, let us know, and stay tuned for more use cases. Thank you.